Ron.
Hi, Tristan.
Hey, Tristan. I'm Charles.
Hello, Tristan. I'm Christopher Priest.
Hi, Tristan. This is Frank Cho.
Hello, Tristan. My name is John Things.
Hey, Tristan. I'm Ron Mars.
Hey, Tristan. Tim Jacobus. I'm the Goosebumps illustrator.
Hey, Tristan.
Hey, Tristan. It's Josie.
Hey, Tristan. This is Howard Mackey.
Hey Tristan, this is Ben Percy. Wish you could be here.
Hi, Tristan. This is Doc Shaner.
Hey, Tristan. I'm Kenny Porter.
Hey, Tristan. It's Jamal Eigel.
Hey, Tristan. Sorry you couldn't be here. It's Ryan Benjamin.
Tristan, it's David Finch.
Hey, Tristan. Sorry you couldn't be here. You may not know my face, but I'm Tony Daniel.
Hey, Tristan. It's Amy Chu.
Okay, hi, Tristan. This is Andy Randall here. You may know me from things like Guardians of the Galaxy.
Hey Tristan, how you doing? Wish you were here. This show's not the same without you. By the way, this is Angel Medina, artist of Spider-Man, but it doesn't matter who I am, it matters who you are.
Hello, Tristan. This is Arvell Jones, co-creator of the character Misty Knight.
Hey Tristan, Dan DiDio here.
Hi, Tristan. This is Daryl Banks, co-creator of Green Lantern Power Rangers.
Hey, Tristan. Sorry you couldn't make it this year, but we hope to catch you next time. Bye.
Hello, Kristen. This is Keith Howard. Sorry you couldn't be here. I have created or co-created the Black Cat. And it's just for you. If only you had been here, you could have had this poster. Now, next time, maybe. Bye.
Hey, Tristan. This is Mark Russell here.
Tristan, I'm Mitch Garrett. I make nonsense like that.
Hey, Tristan. It's Renee Winterstetter.
Hey Tristan, sorry we couldn't make the show. Maybe next time.
Hi, Tristan. Terry Kavanaugh here. I created Spider-Man. I edited Excalibur. I wrote X-Men and Iron Man, Avengers.
Hey Tristan, it's Tom Newton here, Batman artist, Green Lantern.
Hey, Tristan. This is Bill Lobes, and I'm the creator of Artemis.
Oh, they don't have like.
Where's Tristan?
Hi, Tristan. My name's Agnes Garbusca.
Hey, Tristan. This is Officer Nab, the Zombie King.
Hello, Tristan. This is Bob Paul.
Hi, Tristan. Hi, Tristan. Wish you were here. Motor City Comic Con. Wish you were here.
Hi, Tristan.
Hi Tristan.
Hi, Tristan. Hey, Tristan. I hope you're doing really well. Hey, Tristan.
Hi, Tristan. It's Gail.
Tristan. Hi, I'm Donnie Cates.
Hey, Tristan. This is Tim Seeley.
Hi Tristan, it's George Perez.
Hi, Tristan.
Hey Tristan, thanks so much for reading, and I hope you continue to enjoy the books.
Hey, Tristan. Where the hell are you?
Tristan, where are you?
Tristan, where are you?
Tristan, where are you?
Hi, this is Rex Morales.
Hi, I'm Paul Story.
Hi, my name's Jamie Tindall. Hey, guys, this is Joe Prado. I'm comic book artist Freddie Williams II.
Lee Palmiotti. And I'm Amanda Connor.
I'm Ralph Tedesco from Zenescope and you're watching Nerdette's Newsstand.
And you are watching Nerdette Newsstand.
Nerdette's Newsstand.
Welcome to Nerdette's Newsstand.
You're listening to Nerdette's Newsstand.
Nerdette's Newsstand.
And you are watching Nerdette Newsstand.
Hello. Good morning, everyone. How are you, Robert?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. And Ray, is there a problem with how long it is?
Yeah, it is a long one, but I was looking up during the intro. The news dropped with, or the interview dropped with Neil Druckmann.
Yeah.
And he said, don't bet on there being a Last of Us 3. That might be the end of the story. But
is there more to it?
Well, from what I can find, it was never promised, right?
Right.
People kind of assumed it because it was such a successful franchise, and people are claiming it is canceled. Well, something can't be canceled if it is not ever promised, right? There's a huge difference there. So I just put not the game wasn't canceled. Apparently, I am just dumb for thinking that the game is not canceled when it was never, in fact, actually promised to us.
Yep.
Right? And don't get me wrong, it's definitely a bummer to see him say that, but the Heretic Prophet is a lot of what we're seeing here.
to be fair, I think it also is because of the fact that it did feel like there might have been like some more to go on and all that, or something like that, but just felt like you're going to end it here.
Right. There was a lot of loose ends that needed to be tied up. But like claiming that it is canceled is I don't use this word without at least having some basis of fact. It is objectively incorrect when something was not ever promised. Right? Does that make sense?
Yeah. It makes perfect sense. It was never said. It was always assumed. Now, to be fair, I do I think we should have read the room when they said that they were going to be ending the series in a couple of seasons. And we just assumed. Now that I think about it, them saying, season, if Last of Us Part 2 was going to take multiple seasons, why would then we assume then that a Last of Us Part 3 would take less than Part 2?
Right. And even in 2021, he was saying, we'll see. Right?
That's true.
And I mean, I think we all like kind of assumed
because they continue series in general, and usually they will tell us when it's the last one beforehand.
Right, it's the finale, or like I kind of always compare it because it's the same company to Uncharted series, right? That got 4 in the series, and
we're talking about the game, Raymond, but I was bringing up the show as an example.
No, the game for sure.
Yeah.
But with the success of both the games and the show, I think people were like, okay, this is it. But it looks like Neil Druckmann has since said he doesn't have a lot of big games left in him. He isn't and working on. We got the cancellation of the multiplayer one, which is a fucking shame. And apparently
we got Conrad instead for that. Concord. Sorry,
but that isn't. That's what I don't get about that. Was that a Sony thing or was that a
Sony?
Was it?
Yeah, that was a Sony thing, and Sony was banking on Concord because they put so much money into it rather than the company. But again, let's also be fair. This is it's a case of making a company is known for doing single player and having them do multiplayer. That's like that's like expecting someone who does FPS and expect them to do third person. Indiana Jones.
Right. I don't know what makes me dumb for taking his word at we'll see in 2021, but it is what it is.
You think they would have announced something, anything, but when you really think about it, you're right, they didn't. It's just we presume because they would, like I said, normally they would, and that's the company that would tell us if this was the last game or not.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, they never have said any of the other games were last games except for Uncharted 4 DLC. They made clear, nope, this is it.
Yeah, you're right.
Or at least for Nathaniel's story, at least for Nathaniel
story. Right, exactly.
But
I find the whole thing very funny just because I guess I'm dumb. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not elected to work on as well.
Disagreeing, but
right. But like Ray said, we do have Intergalactic.
Yes, absolutely. We got that one to look forward to, which, I mean, it looks like it's going to be cool. The only thing I have issue with that is I'm not a huge space person. Don't know how much I'm going to love it, but...
Well, I like those the youth future type of thing, like Aliens or Star Wars, that type of rustic retro kind of future, not the super white shiny everything,
kind of like Cowboy Bebop-y future. Yep, I totally get it. Also, thank you, Punk, and good morning. Thank you
for the shade
sticker.
Yep.
And wait, hold on, you have a new PSP. I gotta look. I always look. Go to channel. Let's see. Oh my god, and I'm so shocked. It's a wrestler girl. And she's gorgeous.
Of course. The divas. She's a diva.
The divas.
Yep.
Oh, goodness. So Robert and I have decided that once a week, because I always try to cover drama, and sometimes I get sick of it, and sometimes I'll cover it more than once a week and it gets tiring. So we are going to take all the drama of the week. Now I was supposed to do this on Friday. We ended up doing Marvel Rivals instead. But shocker, right? But what we're going to do is take all of the drama of the week and put it into bite-sized little nuggets and make it a little bit more digestible than having to keep up with it every day.
No, this doesn't mean we're done with comics, though. Let's make that clear.
No, but at the end of the day, it makes it easier for me. Because I take a couple hours and look for what is going on in the world instead of looking, for the drama every day. It does help out. So James said drama gives him a rash, right? Right? That's why I say once a week. And that's why we started with Last of Us, because I miss Shimmer.
Right.
Shimmer is the best.
Right.
Oh, goodness. So we have some drama. We have some stuff about Halo. We have some stuff about Grummz and Mick. Right? McDrizzle, that's what it is.
Or Dizzle, whatever. Dizzle,
yeah,
Drizzle,
that guy,
whatever.
That guy. The guy that trolled.
And trolled Smash, and Smash is still obsessed over.
Okay, so here was the difference here, Gary. First off, I was doing it alone. And I had garbage person of the week. And I don't like overly attacking. I'm trying to be as least judgmental as a person as I can be. And it got really weird because that was during the Raketa stuff. And he's a father. And I felt very weird judging based off of that idea of me not knowing and spreading information when it could possibly be, hearsay. Right. So, garbage person of the week will kind of be folded into this. We're going to talk about people individually, but I just don't like talking about parents. I don't like talking about stuff that is, necessarily to that degree of
when
evil.
You don't have all the information either.
Right. And when it's still being litigated or something along those lines, right? It's kind of a crazy situation, but bye, Punk. It was nice to see you. But we are gonna talk drama. So Punk quickly saw his way out.
I can agree with right. I can see that they probably realized this isn't for us.
Oh wait, so now you've been spreading information,
misinformation. I didn't say what I said was fact. I just said that's what it seemed.
Oh no, yeah. See, I didn't know how those were connected.
Yeah, well, some people
due to resources or recourses. I bet it had more to do with maybe Heretic Project, but it is a shame because the real big problem I had with that is it was promised when you bought the game.
Yeah,
and it made it seem like we were going to get it, maybe first or second DLC, get something like that, and nope. They kind of screwed everyone out of that one. And online multiplayer would have been so fun. Like you could have been a zombie. It would have been cool. I wanted to be a clicker. That would be awesome.
Or any of the other ones.
Tavia did mention this trailer. And I didn't watch it because I seen it was like 10 minutes long and I was researching stuff for this morning.
It's a walking sim still.
I seen that the baby's older, and it's so funny. This is one thing, and we're talking drama, so I don't mind bringing this up. When it comes to Death Stranding, is a very, very people always say, niche. Every game is lit. No, that's not what I mean. It's very, very conservative.
That's
the
true.
whole thing is about being pro-choice.
That's very true.
And nobody ever fucking mentions that when they're like, these liberal propaganda games.
You know why?
You know why? It doesn't go with the narrative.
No, whose name is on the game?
Oh, Kojima. I mean, yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Yep, it's Kojima. That's why.
I mean, yeah, but that doesn't change the fact that it is still a relatively conservative game. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm just saying it's a very pro-life, very traditional values type game.
Yep. Did you hear about Diamond's problem? They dissolved the agreement they had of distribution of Latin American division. Wait, what?
Of Panini. Hey Panini. Na, 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 na. That's a song by
they're going through bankruptcy, cartoons and comics.
So that wouldn't even surprise me with their bankruptcy.
Yeah, they're trying to trim out the fat and everything, trim out things that probably are like we're good intention, but not that. Unfortunately, there's a money sink.
I mean, yeah, but to be fair, it had to be something I looked into before I took the word of it. Ray says he's very wary of Death Stranding too. Yeah, that'll be one. It'll come free on PlayStation Plus like in 2 years, and I'll check it out, and then I will delete it almost immediately because it's Death Stranding. And the only reason I even had a huge interest in it was because it's Norman Reedus, and Norman Reedus fucking rocks. But even so, Spivvy, good morning. He says, "Sup, my liberal peeps." Oh, just talking shit about you. That's all.
I'm just looking up about this Panini thing. I'm trying to look this up.
Oh, you're fine. We're already on the topic of games. So let's go ahead and run into whatever the actual fuck this is that you sent me. Because holy shit, people have brain rot.
Yeah. Oh, geez, you have this, and you have the other image was the checklist and everything.
Yes. Here's the checklist, guys.
Yep.
I used the 4 strikes system, and I wouldn't even included this in our talk today, but I did see 2 separate videos. I know one was by Potion Sword Run made about this stupid checklist. So I'm like, okay, all right, we're gonna talk about this. I use a 4 strike system, but I'm way more leaning with this shit than most people because I don't give a shit about anything other than uglification and censorship. But even I didn't give the Wokey Stellar Blade when Sony floors the game to be censored. Literally, objectively false.
Yep, and the funny thing is,
it wasn't censored.
Right. The funny thing is, this person here, it's basically what they're basically saying is, oh, I'm not going to count every game, just a few, and just most of them, because this checklist is so vague.
It is, but I am going to finish Stellar Blade at some point. But we're going to go through this list and see if Stellar Blade makes the woke checklist, okay?
Yep, and by the way, here's someone actually did an even further additions to it. So there's another image of that checklist that even adds more.
Oh, wait, is that what you just sent?
Yeah.
Oh my God, what? What is all this?
That's basically even further.
Let's look at this one. Let's look at this one because this is fucking crazy, you guys. This is the woke checklist. Are you ready to get educated about
what is woke?
What is woke? Okay. We've had this discussion on this channel so many times, you guys.
So let's see it from an actual anti-woke.
And we're going to go through it with Stellar Blade. So we've got shoved modern political commentary, so ESG, progressive themes. So no, I mean, I haven't played enough of it yet, but I don't think so for that one. I think that one's pretty safe from modern political commentary.
Yeah.
Dev self-insert characters.
So that leads down to the bottom. Yes, if cares based on some oppressed category.
Only if characters are based on somebody that is a minority, somebody that's oppressed. So if it's a white dude or even a white, well, I guess women would be. And
again, the fact that this thing is so vague because they just assume self-inserts more times than not. The Mary Jane thing, they assume it's that when it's like, no, that would break contract with the model.
99.99. I don't actually, is there a real self-insert that's ever actually?
I can think more of comic examples than I can think of video game examples.
Like the writer and stuff like that.
Mariko Tamaki and I Am Not Starfire.
Yeah, that's a pretty good one.
But any video game ones, those are ones where they're like blatantly, the actor, like it's like a creator or something, like Sam Lake in a lot of games. But that's more playing off the fact that they were in Max Payne, Remedy was so cheap that they had no choice but to use him. So it's become a running gag that he's in it, at least.
There's also but she plays different characters. The girl that played Amanda Waller.
Oh, I forget her name, but that's more her requesting not to have any changes.
Yeah, but she still plays. She didn't play herself. She played Amanda, right? So I don't think that would count at all. So I would say yes for Stellar Blade, considering that the character was based off of one of the devs' wife.
Yep. So that counts.
So that is a self-insert.
Yep, that counts as a self-insert, even if it's not by the even though that technically doesn't count because that's otherwise not woke.
Hey
Ingrid.
Hey, Ingrid, how's your kitty? I love your kitty. Luke Skywalker was a self-insert. Most people like him. I didn't know that.
I guess it depends how you look. It's from a certain point of view, to quote Star Wars.
All right, gay shit. I don't actually know when it comes to Stellar Blade, just because I haven't got far enough into it.
But look, only if done to fill a quota, or
because so if they like it, it's fine. But when you say only if done to fill a quota, means you can pick and choose because you don't ever know if it is done for a checkbox.
Yeah, exactly. Like how if someone would say, "How about we don't," and then get steamrolled over, then it's
yeah. So we're
exactly
gonna say, no for Stellar Blade. Openly woke developers. What? Why does the developers? Okay, hold on. This is something that I tried to do myself and try to encourage other people to do. I know it is hard. I do. But separation of art and artists in this political climate is so important. Like, I guess the best example I can personally use is Falling in Reverse frontman Ronnie Radke, right? I hate him as a person, but I still love going back to his song Escape the Fate Situations, right? Or going back to early Falling in Reverse days. Not so much now because they're not near as good, but I still listen to them because I can separate art from artist.
Right.
I don't understand what he's very conservative. That doesn't make me not like his music.
Or
right?
don't nod.
Or don't nod, right? They're very progressive. Fucking wonderful shit.
Yeah, exactly. There's plenty of games of developers who are openly woke, but for them, it doesn't matter the quality, it's bad.
That's wild to me. And also, Peak is here. Maybe he can help us answer some of these questions about, because we're using Stellar Blade as an example here.
Yep.
Raymond said, I don't like Ronnie or any of his music. You got to understand, I've been a Falling in Reverse fan for 10 years.
Right. But so far we have self-insert. And
we've got that one. Okay, Pika, is there any gay shit?
Is there? In Stellar Blade?
Stellar Blade. Okay, openly woke developers. I don't think so.
Nope. Anti-fan base rhetoric. No.
I don't think so. So that is if they do, they attack the fan base. That's pretty obvious there.
Forced DEI diversity.
Okay, so Stellar Blade is extremely diverse, right?
Yeah, yes, it is, but not forced by their definition, of course.
So how do we know that?
Should be defined, but yes, every single time woke. If you apply it's fiction, but you don't explain dwarves that evolved under a single mountain, having Black and Asian members before they ever leave the mountain, you're an effing R word, and it matters for the immersion. If you cis people shouldn't notice, then you're an activist tourist.
Okay, so I think
I'm talking Lord of the Rings or any of the other stuff, those type of games.
Because I haven't finished the game, I did have to look it up. But yes, there is the game. So we've got 2 so far. So for Stellar Blade, we've got self-insert and diversity, right? Because there's Black characters, there's
there's a female vendor who flirts.
Oh shit. Okay, so
Gay shit.
Gay shit. Gay shit. Gay
Um,
shit, guys. Are you scared? Are you getting
yeah.
scared?
Um,
Speaking of Rings of Power, Tavia just mentioned, I seen that it's getting a season 3. I thought that show wasn't well received.
It wasn't. From what I heard, it's an overhaul.
Oh,
so they're gonna try
okay.
one more chance to see if they can course correct or end up tripling down for all we know.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so next we've got
definitely not for Stellar Blade. That one, the Journo defense, no.
No, not at all. No, not at all. What is pet journal? What is
meaning
pet?
the journals who are in the pockets of all these developers who love them just because they give them free games or because they share their views.
Okay, that makes sense.
The ones who go on the attack. The ones who go on the attack.
Don't like it, don't buy it. Okay, I still will never understand what is wrong with saying if you don't like that type of game, don't buy it.
It depends on who says it. When it's like the head of the studio or the developer.
Of course, yeah. I mean, but yeah, that's when you just keep your mouth shut. But not every game is made for you.
True, I say, but yeah, Druckmann and the guy who was in charge of doing some of those Call of Duty games when they did World War II, both of them did the whole "don't like it, don't buy it," and it did show a bit of an impact.
Also, Wanderstop comes out tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that I had that as my most anticipated game of the entire year. It is from the creator of Stanley Parable. And I'm super excited for it. I just thought I'd mention that. I might actually stream it, but it is a cozy-esque game, but I don't care.
Right.
It's a cozy narrative, which is a little bit different. Because there is an end to it. It's not just like...
Right. Hatred against old series. What old series doesn't apply here?
What's that?
That was the next one. Hatred against old series.
It's a new IP.
Yeah.
So
Mary
that one wouldn't matter.
Stews.
Yes.
Yep.
I mean, right? Like, okay, let's see. What I don't want to get into spoiler territory, but what have
Ingrid
we got?
put it best. Ingrid just put it best.
Ingrid said no game can truly be for everyone. And trying to do so generally leads to it being a lukewarm and unfocused experience. And really 100%, but it absolutely leads to it being very inoffensive, very bland and kind of milk toast. Like it's just not
Yeah, they didn't take any chances. They just basically just went like, if you try to please everyone, you please nobody.
What's wrong with saying you don't like it, don't buy it? Is it just it's because it's all okay? All right, I get when a dev says that they're being a dick. What I mean is, what is wrong with saying something along the lines of not every game is made for you, right?
No, that's fine.
It's just factually correct, right?
That's fine when it's said calmly by other people or even lower tier devs or something who are just saying it catch like, well, if it's not for you, if it's not for you. But when you have like the higher tier guys, they're usually saying it because it's more of a personal blast to them. Like, how dare you? You don't like it, then don't buy my game, you jerks.
Well, I mean, I do feel like it's fair to say to people that are just like constantly attacking the game.
Well,
right?
Yeah,
like,
that I will agree too.
Like, if you don't like the game and it's not made for you, nobody's forcing you to buy this. Like,
yep. Then you get Saints Row, for example. That's another example of don't like it, don't buy it, and no one wanted it. Basically, a lot of those times where people trying to warn them, you had the lower tier developers trying to warn the executives saying, who is this for? And look what happened. Shoot, studio shut down everything.
Yeah, and that ended up being a fucking...
a mess. A complete mess.
Yes, definitely. But I mean, I really don't genuinely have a problem with people saying that just because I kind of live by that, right? Like, you vote with your wallet, so if you don't like it, why the fuck would you buy it? And you know How many of these gaming channels are going to buy Assassin's Creed Shadows when it comes out?
Oh yeah.
And honestly support the game because they're gonna, I mean, I can't say I blame them because they're going to get like mega views, right?
Exactly.
But I don't really have an issue with that. I know some people do, which is I get. I just don't personally.
Yep. So Mary Sue, would that count?
Okay, I'm gonna. I would say yes, but I would think Pika would probably have a better opinion on this if you don't mind, Pika. If you're still here, that is.
Still here.
Do you think she's Mary Sue, or you think there's actually like trials and tribulations?
Yeah, give us an answer to that one, but I could say the next two definitely not. Overly annoying. I mean, I've seen a game or two where you had some characters who are that way. Like, speaking of that actress that we were just talking about, that was Amanda Waller. Her character in Wolfenstein 2, the new Colossus, she's supposed to be brought in. She's supposed to be the new head of the Resistance because a character we loved from the previous game gets unceremoniously killed off. And how do they treat her? Because she's black and trying to, having a big afro and trying to be like a blaxploitation type woman. She is beyond smug, and we're supposed to just accept her bullcrap.
Okay, so here's the thing. I don't understand why there would be anything to do with woke being smug. Being smug is a character trait. That doesn't mean that every character is in fact smug. I don't understand that one. You can have a character that's smug and a character that's sweet and a character that's prideful and a character that's egotistical. Like that. These are just different varieties of personality.
And I agree with that, Tris. I'm just saying, but in an example like what I just gave, that's a case where you're basically have to deal with it. They don't change at all. And you're basically told they are right, you are wrong, and they deserve to be smug, and that they're replacing a character that was nowhere near as bad beforehand. And that's the case where at least it feels forced, maybe not woke, but definitely forced and annoying writing.
I mean, I don't know. I'm not familiar enough with the character to agree or disagree, but yeah,
right.
I'll say, yeah, I get it. I get it can be annoying, but that's the point of the character, right? It's a part of their character.
Right. And
you
again,
know what I mean? I just don't get what that has to do with wokeness at all.
Again, I didn't say in that case it was wokeness. I would have said it was not good writing.
Yeah, no. That I can agree to.
Yeah, Eve is not a Mary Sue. She is more of a doll with sentience that develops a personality with characters she meets and interacts with. It's not a huge development and doesn't match with Mary Sue's.
Okay, perfect. There we go. See, that's why I asked Pika, because I was unsure. And like I said, I am gonna finish the game. I've just been, I don't know if I'm gonna stream Wanderstop next or if I'm going to stream Do No Harm, which is another game that just came out, another indie game. But I'm gonna finish it after. Okay, uglified characters. We didn't talk about. I mean,
no, I skipped that one.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do we even have to?
No, they prided themselves on not having. That's why I was just skipping that one. I was like, that goes without saying. No.
Okay, so censorship. Now, here is the thing. By their definition, it was censored. I'm not stupid. I know it was not censored. But they will swear till this day it was censored. And it was just at the art. And literally the artist wanted something changed. Or a couple things changed, right? So, do we count that one?
Yes, even though this person who made the list didn't count it, I say they're just doing that because they realized that would put it over the don't buy it.
Yep. So that would be woke. It's woke. That's 4.
It's woke. Even without and shitty modern writing, that doesn't apply here. But who cares? They reach 4.
Yep. Yeah, that definitely doesn't apply. But there we go. If you race swap anything for DEI reasons or have a product without X group, it's one woke strike. Oh my God, they're adding more at the bottom. I didn't even realize that.
Yep, hired consultants.
cave to the Western pressure to do business with a silly country. A silly country, guys. Not a real serious one.
That's racist. That's racist.
They're saying bow to China. Like, I still think it's so funny on one of my Marvel Rivals streams that someone said, "Oh, now you're playing this woke communist CCP game," and I'm like, oh my god, please chill out. Yep, we're all communists and we play Marvel Rivals, guys. Sorry to be the bearer of bad news.
But yep, Stellar Blaze. But yeah, the fact that again, this list is so vague that it's like only it's like, oh, I'm not saying all games are woke. No, you're just saying 99%, and you're using this checklist when to just trying to filter out that 1%.
I have been obsessed. I'm not gonna lie. Blue Jay mentions "Don't Nod." I have bet they released a music video for the song that's in Lost Records, and it's absolutely on my playlist now. And I fucking love, like, this actually, the band that does it does a really good job with it, and I'm so looking forward to tape 2. It's so good.
Agreed.
I really enjoyed that game. But like, even going over this list, it's absolutely,
it's so vague, so
it is.
Broad stroke.
Yeah, it's very weird. It is. And you can also, like you said, you can bend it to your own agenda, right?
Exactly.
Like we just did that. Obviously, I don't think there's anything wrong with Stellar Blade, right?
Yeah,
but we bent this. I said bended. Oh my god. We bent this list to make it seem like Stellar Blade was quote unquote woke, right? You can do that with literally, I could do that with Nikki Infinity. I could do that with Stardew Valley, right? I could do that with any game I wanted to, probably even something like Metal Gear, right? Because it's political.
Yeah, let's say some of the other games they have on this that, you know, and they claim didn't sell well. Basically. It's
Wait, hold on. Let me show that list.
All the games they mentioned. Prey 20. That was one of the other images. That was one of the images. You showed it first.
Okay, hold on. Let's share.
It's so ridiculous. They have River City Girls 1 on that list, on this image. That got a sequel.
Okay, apparently these are all woke games, guys. So
that were not profitable.
They were not. They did not make money, these games. But let's take a look at the ones that they think did make money. Well, obviously they did. But The Last of Us Part 2, Call of Duty. I can't tell what this.
Horizon Zero Dawn,
Borderlands, Baldur's Gate, and Kingdom Come Deliverance 2.
And Pathfinder, I believe, was the other one.
Oh yeah, it is Pathfinder. You're right.
And I could barely make out the rest, but
these games were not successful. So let's just take a gander, right?
Yep, Battlefield 5. That's the World War II one.
The Last of Us Online is. Okay. Huh?
That didn't even get released. Mirror's Edge, Catalyst, really?
Life is Strange 2. Are you kidding me?
They had more follow-ups. They had more follow-ups. There was nothing woke about Life is Strange 2. Very little woke. Very little.
They were immigrants, to my understanding, right?
Oh, right.
Yeah, that's woke. How dare they?
I did mention Wolfenstein 2. Like I brought that up.
Both Dishonoreds were terrible.
Oh no, but Dishonored 2 and Dishonored: The Death of the Outsider. That was both of the sequels. And unfortunately, that did not do well. But they mentioned River City Girl 1 when we got 2.
I thought Thief was very successful too. I thought that was pretty beloved.
Nah, not really. They haven't done a follow-up since.
Wait, really?
Yeah. And this was the Thief remake or reboot.
Returnal?
Wait, what?
I've checked out that. I've thought I haven't checked it. I've thought about checking out that game multiple times. I just haven't.
Oh, Thief is a good game. I'm just saying it didn't sell and do well.
No, I mean Returnal.
Returnal. Oh yeah, that one.
I mean, there are some I can agree with here. Forspoken did not do well.
All right, they mentioned Virginia. That was an indie game. Granted, it's an indie game that went out long after it was released. I already saw it go down for a $1 on sale.
The day before, wasn't that
The day
a
before.
scam, if I remember correctly.
I think yes.
Okay, I thought so.
Wait a minute. Siege of Dragonsphere for Baldur's Gate. To be fair, whether that's sold or not, that was just a expansion pack created years afterwards, just done because they wanted a bridge between Baldur's Gate 1 and 2.
Humankind. Wait, am I thinking? I'm thinking once human. Never mind.
Right.
Alan Wake 2 was not successful. Also, I hope you know that.
It took a little while, but they finally been able to reach it. And now they are making a profit.
Yeah, that's what I was
Mighty
saying.
number 9. Why is this on the list? That was just not a good game in the end.
Okay, yep. See, I thought so. I knew it was a scam, but I couldn't remember the entire situation. And also, I don't know why it's woke. I don't know why any of these are woke. I don't know why.
Wait. Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2 didn't even get released. I don't think.
Which one?
Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2. I don't think they even got released yet.
I don't even know where that one's at.
A third row to the right next to Crash.
Third row next to Crash.
You see Bloodlines 2.
Oh yeah.
That's not even been released yet.
What? Okay, so this is a great list, guy.
Yeah,
you're doing
Sam
great.
And Max
Yeah.
Save the World remastered. They made some changes, but it did well enough that they remastered the entire 3 seasons of that game.
I still think it's hilarious that Prototype 2 is whoa.
Prey
wasn't successful. Prey
2017 was successful. It really was.
Okay, but that
Hellblade
is so
2.
funny. That is so funny because when I'm looking up new games, that is on every list of ones that you have to experience. Every single fucking list I go to has Prey on it.
And I would say both versions of Prey, the old one and the 2017 one, are both great games.
I didn't know there was an old one actually.
To be fair, Prey 2017 was its own game that took the title, and people have been wanting an original Prey 2 for the original game for ages. Never happened.
I think Tevia means Banishers, and that's one I've actually been looking at too. It looks really, really good. I remember seeing the trailers and being interested.
Yep. I see Mafia 3. Yet they did Mafia 1 Definitive Edition. They're having the new game coming out. So clearly it didn't tank the franchise. And why the heck is the first Tales of the Borderlands on here? That was a great game. The new Tales of the Borderlands, that wasn't so great.
Is there people of color in it or gay people in it? That's probably why it's on there.
Just gay people in Borderlands in general.
Oh, so
and yet they
you got to remember, it just said gay shit.
But Borderlands 3 is considered sold well.
Is that the one that was considered one of the best in the franchise? Or no? Am I thinking incorrectly?
No, that's the one that actually people consider one of the weaker ones of the franchise.
Mortals of Avium is on here. That's a newer game that I know wasn't very successful, but it's also the lead is a white dude.
Right. Then you have
Senua's Sacrifice.
The recent game. Has that even been said how well that did or not?
I have no idea. Wasn't that Day and Date?
Yeah.
That's what I thought. How well did Senua's Sacrifice sell? That's the first one. Oh, wait. Senua's Sacrifice is the first one?
Yeah, this is Senua's Saga Hellblade 2.
Okay.
And according to this, they weren't looking very good, the sales.
That's why so that is one thing that they need to stop doing if they want sales, is they need to stop putting stuff day and date. For one, it's an indie game, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna be an issue too. It's on a different level of scoring than something like The Last of Us. But what was I saying? Oh, about Senua's Sacrifice. Didn't that win a bunch of awards too, or am I thinking incorrectly?
No, it was well regarded and everything.
That's what I was saying. So using split fiction, which we're going to talk about too, as a standard of measurement here, that is why if they want games to sell well, basically putting it on any sort of day and date is going to tank your game. Like I would have absolutely been last Thursday when Steph and I streamed. If they had put it on EA, we would have been streaming it. But I have to wait till next week to buy, or this week. To buy it.
Yeah, that was just so like, what the heck? Although, like I said before, I think it was because it was a multi-platform thing and because of the friend pass. That was like do you really do that? Sure.
But what they're doing is when you want a game, because it's not on that service, they're forcing you to buy it. When you put it on a service day and date, you are tanking the sales no matter what. I'm sorry, you cannot convince me otherwise. What percentage of games that go onto a Game Pass are regarded as extremely successful? They didn't allow you because they knew better when it came to the new Call of Duty to get it through Game Pass. They knew it would tank sales. So they made it unavailable. Like, it's just, it's a thing, unfortunately. I heard Deathloop, too. I heard that was really good.
It is. Wait, Resident Evil 4 remake? Why the heck is this on that list?
That's what you could say about 90% of these games. Also, they don't have Detroit Become Human on here because it was extremely successful, and they would have had to acknowledge that.
Well, I know one game I could kind of acknowledge, but it's the main reason why they complain about it. You know what, the Battletoads game?
I know about it.
Beat 'em up roller and everything.
Yeah.
It's because they changed the villain. Here, I'll show you. Hold on.
Oh no.
The left image is how she normally looks. The right image is how they rebooted her.
All right, let's see here. Add to stage. Okay, maybe I got to remove this one first. There we go. Well, that's a completely different art style. What the fuck?
Yep, and they intentionally wanted to desexualize her. They made no secret about that.
That's bad. That's a really bad change.
Yep, most people agree with that. The fact she's showing no skin, has no curves, and to the point where she's talking about backing up her dump truck ass.
What the fuck? Why would they? Okay. Yeah, that's not good.
Yeah, that's the case where even I can't like that's woke, the redesign, and that's one I cannot argue.
I wouldn't ever use the word woke. I would have used bad, but yeah.
Bad, but
yeah, it's removing femininity from a character that was gorgeous on the left, absolutely stunning, and making it more of is it supposed to be child friendly or something?
Something funny enough, you would think, but the jokes are not.
Okay, so that wouldn't even, if they we're trying to make it a kids game, that'd be one thing. But if it's not a kids game, then I don't get it.
And they don't even acknowledge the change, so they basically treat it like this is how she always looked. When it's like, no, it's not.
Oh my goodness!
If they had used it, and they have an in-story explanation they could have used to explain it, but nope, they don't even use it.
Yeah, that's not.
Yeah, even Taylor said it. I can't defend that. I can't defend it.
I think it's a terrible redesign, and I think the first design is actually quite gorgeous.
She is. That was the old school design. Yeah.
And I don't understand why somebody would want that change. Like, okay.
And they put Lego Horizon Zero Dawn. It's like, that's more because who really wanted that game? I mean, I like it, but who really? I just buy any Lego game.
Well, Lego games are pretty good. I mean, but I hadn't played the original, so I do know the sales, at least if I remember correctly, weren't great on that.
No, they weren't. And again, I can understand why, because one, it's not Traveler Tales games. It was instead the people who worked on Horizon doing it. And it felt like it had a similar humor, but yeah.
Resident Evil 4 is woke due to you playing as Ashley, and the DLC involves Ada Wong.
Wait, of course, the DLC is always that you play as Ada, even the original.
I mean,
and you play as Ashley. You played as Ashley a little bit in the other game too. Oh no, let me guess.
I don't think. I think Todd's just explaining why they. I don't think.
I don't know. I'm saying why would they make that argument? It makes no sense. The only thing is that they remove looking up her skirt. They removed.
To be fair, I do try that shit. So.
Yep, they removed her comparing her rack to a pair of ballistics.
Wait, she compared her rack to...
No. She's someone else. Like, it looks like the president equipped his daughter with a pair of ballistics.
And they removed that?
Well, it was a whole rewrite overhaul in general. The character who said it, they reworked him. He wouldn't actually say that in the remake. Things like that.
Okay.
But they complained that it was removed and all that. And Ada's voice actress, I'm not going to argue that one. I didn't care for her, but I'm not
that has nothing to do with
wokeness or anything.
Yeah, exactly. So that I don't know. Was that game? Did it sell well? The remake?
Yes.
That's what. See, so none of this really makes sense. I just find the whole thing funny. Right?
DMC Devil May Cry, that just didn't sell well because it was a hard reboot nobody asked for.
Is that the one I played?
No.
You
played 5. Fun. You played 5. This was
fun as fuck.
I mean, great. This game is fun. It's good on its own, and you can kind of get by because it is an alternate universe. But at that moment when it came out, it's like, really, you're just going to throw everything out the window for this, and you're going to mock stuff? Like, to the point where a white wig gets on his hair. He looks like the normal Dante, looks at a reflection, not in a million years. Takes it off.
Is it good? Like,
it is good. It is worth playing. That's the game even Steph, I think, recommended it to you.
Well, yeah, that makes sense. Steph and Docs are super Devil May Cry fans.
Yeah, it is. Again, on its own, it's good. It's the fact that it was just a reboot that was the problem.
I don't know what you guys are arguing about. I mean, I'm not surprised you guys are arguing. This has become canon, Raymond and Spiffy. It's canon now. But also at the same time, their beauty is subjective, right?
Right.
So it depends. I could be totally off the wall with what I'm saying here. It could make no sense, so I apologize.
Now, I mean, I mentioned before, they mentioned the Baldur's Gate Siege of Dragonspear. That's right in the last one on the second row. Like I said, that was an expansion pack. They didn't have to do it at all. It's right above Crash. But
so it was DLC.
Yeah, it was DLC. It was done. But it is the one that's notorious for putting in a trans character. They were basically that was the first instance of, in a game, them avoiding in-lore stuff that could make them, magically can turn them into a different gender, and they just intentionally avoided it. And the writing was so pretentious that even all the trans were like, you were looking for accolades. You were working for good for yous.
Right. They wanted their
cookies. The writing was just so not what they would say.
Okay, the debate is on whether or not beauty is subjective. Of course it is.
Of course it is.
Yeah.
Oh, and also, what, Tyranny? That is a great game. Why the heck is that on here? Because it includes gays on it. It is a great underrated game.
Stop it. Of course that's why it's on there. Of course. There are queer people that are, like I said, Prototype 2, it's because he's black. That's it. There's nothing about that.
Tacoma's also a great game.
I mean, this list.
I would recommend some of these games, but all of them are first-person games. Perspective.
Ew.
And Tacoma, it's a first-person adventure, type of thing.
I mean, that does make it a little bit better, but
I know you won't want it. That's why I haven't recommended it to you, even though I know you'd like the story.
Well, there's a new one that came out, a new free-to-play shooter. It looked really good, but it's first person. It's called Fragpunk. It looked really good. It had a little bit different, right? It was a FPS, but it had this card system, and the cards, I think, were like your boost and stuff like that. It looked interesting. That first person.
I just realized 2064 read-only memories on this. That's a good game.
2064 read-only memories?
Yeah, that's a really good game. That's that's a cyberpunk type adventure game.
I feel like when it comes to these games down here, let me move. Okay, you can see it. That are that sold well. They're purposefully leaving out so many, right?
Mm-hmm.
Every Infinity Nikki, Stardew Valley, Detroit Become Human. Like there are so many games that are, whether it's left or it's progressive in general or has gay people. It doesn't even have to have, be progressive. There's nothing progressive about Stardew Valley, but you're allowed to date women or men.
I just realized what the second to last one was. It's Baldur's Gate 3.
Yeah. I knew that's what that one was. It was the second one I did. Oh yeah, we figured out it was Pathfinder.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's Baldur's Gate. I couldn't tell that one. Now I realize, no, wait, that's Baldur's Gate.
Yeah, anything with pronouns, they're gonna call it woke. Like
fucking pronouns.
Fucking pronouns. You're boring.
I'm sorry. That is never gonna not be funny.
Oh my god. The day that what's his name? Heels versus Babyface became the internet's lolcow for like a week. It was so funny.
And still to this day, just he'll never live it down.
It was so funny. But there are a lot of games that are extremely successful that these people would consider woke. They don't add them on here. I do assume that some of them probably they just don't have the experience with, right? Like a Stardew Valley type game. But it would be on there. It's the most successful game probably ever. Celeste, right? Yep. Extremely successful indie game you play as a woman.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, there's another game that I really like, and I've suggested to you, even though it's a retro style game, and that's I'm just trying to remember what the name of it is now because I have so many games it just falls in.
You have so many fucking games,
and yet you've only played a handful of them.
Yeah, and even games like The Binding of Isaac, like all of these games, you could make a argument that they were woke, right? There's definitely an argument to be had, or quote unquote woke, but they don't include them because it would be, it would outnumber them.
Exactly, it would totally outnumber them, and they can't afford that. They can't.
See, this is what we need. This is so convenient.
Mm-hmm.
Finnish is such a cool language, and Pika sounds like a vampire.
Crosscode is the game I'm thinking of. Crosscode.
Oh, I know what wait, hold on.
That's the one where you're set in an MMO world, but it's not an MMO.
Oh, I think I'm thinking Code Vein.
Possibly. No, Crosscode is this retro style top down type of. You think it's a JRPG. But it's not. It's not that traditional way. It's that one where you attack in real time and everything.
Oh, and it's pixel art. I love pixel art.
You didn't always.
I know. It's been it's been some of my favorite art in the past year.
You would like.
It does look like something I would like.
I mean, look at the girls with if you see the image of the girls with their jaws dropping, like. Oh!
They're so cute. I might have to check this out. I'm gonna
highly recommend. Yeah, I tried recommending you back when you weren't into retro, and that's why you didn't want to try it because you're like, ew, pixels, ew.
Yeah. Wait. Okay. I need to know. Really, Spiffy? You think beauty is an objective thing?
What?
Like, come on now. Are you saying that everybody doesn't have a type, that we're not allowed to have preference, right? Some people like blonde, some people like big lips, some people like little lips, some people like small hips, it's all subjective.
Don't you remember that one guy who did a video talking about how ugly he was? A girl said, hey, I date you. They ended up dating and they got married.
And they got married.
And they have a kid on the way now.
Yes.
I just saw that recently.
That story.
I just saw that recently. But yeah, it's like, and you're looking at him, I'm like, I can see why he might feel that way, but then she like, hey, I think you're cute.
Oh, that's such a good story. I forgot.
Again, there's the reason why I did that phrase. There's someone out there for everyone.
Exactly. See, and James, he only exclusively dates midgets.
But speaking of, since we're also on top of it with games, want to load up the bit from the guy who worked on Split Fiction.
Oh yeah, you know what? You might actually have to load it up. I was trying to load stuff up and it wasn't working. Let me try here real quick.
Yeah. Hold on, I got it.
It's in our email thing.
Hold on, I just sent in the private chat.
Oh, okay, maybe this will work. Also, I've noticed. See, still not working. Can you load it up and share your screen?
Sure, but are you doing it through well, no, I'm not doing it through Chrome. You're not going to hear the guy talking.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Hold on, I'll switch to Chrome.
I don't know why my computer is not loading. I don't know if it's because I'm using. I don't have this problem when I use.
Oh,
OBS.
wait. Here's a different one. Let's try this one. That's directly the one with the video.
See, it's so weird. It just says loading. Hold on, I'll show you.
Well, I told you Twitter's been having issues.
Oh, it might not even be
Yeah. And Twitter's definitely been having issues. So it's loaded on mine probably because I already loaded up beforehand. So it has, the backup, whatever,
See,
data.
this is what mine just keeps doing. It just keeps loading. It won't.
Yep,
it won't.
I'm trying. I have it on Firefox. I don't. Wait. There it is on Chrome. Hold on. I'll switch over to StreamYard over there. So
Okay, I appreciate it. I don't know why it's not working on there. I apologize, guys. Oh God, my face just got gigantic. That's horrifying. There we go.
All right.
Okay, what you're saying is the concept of beauty. There is an objective measure to beauty, sure. When you're talking about face structure and diameter and stuff like that, but that's only a scientific method, right? But if you're talking about beauty in the standards of what you're into, what you like, what you think is beautiful, Spiffy, you're gonna have to take the L on this one. Sorry.
Yeah.
Beauty is a subjective thing. It is.
Yep. But here, I got it.
Awesome.
Another feminism propaganda. So what the fuck is this? I guess that somebody are reacting that there are two women. Let me say this. In Brothers, there were two guys. In A Way Out, there were two guys. In It Takes Two, there were one guy, one woman. And now there are two girls and everybody's complaining. Come on, man. I mean, let's face it, man. And it's also based on my daughters. I don't care what you have between your legs. That's totally not interesting for me. Good characters is what's important.
I love it. I think that was a perfect way to respond. And I have noticed, I will say, I have noticed this kind of, ironically enough, split in the anti-SJW, anti-woke people's feeling on this game. Yeah, because they don't want to call it woke because it's already extremely successful, right? They don't, because then they can't be like, get woke, go broke. But it does, by all measures, again, line up with their anti-woke rhetoric. I don't know, whatever you want to say. Two women, right? Very progressive. They're both strong, independent women that are successful writers. They see what I'm saying? But I've noticed that a lot of people they're on completely opposite sides.
Yeah.
I even seen when I was looking up this stuff that Smash JT was saying that this game was looked really good.
Yet he said Lost Record was Stranger Things if it was DEI. No, that wasn't Smash, was it?
Yeah, same guy.
It was Smash. All right, yeah.
So I find it very funny when a game, you had the game It Takes Two. It won Game of the Year. It was highly beloved. A Way Out.
Brothers.
Another one. Yeah, Brothers
got a remake.
Brothers is the one I haven't played yet.
Yep.
But I know that people absolutely love it, right?
Right.
So there, I noticed the split. If you go into his comment section, there a lot of them are attacking him, right? Saying it's woke, feminist propaganda. These
or saying no one complained. And you have other people saying no one's complained.
But they
did.
Yeah,
They did.
exactly.
It's again,
So
it's the denial. It's that whole denial. It's like, again, Snyder called this, oh, those aren't us. Those are just gun people faking us. They think, oh, those aren't us. Those are SJWs faking being anti-SJWs.
Oh my God, Spiffy, stop. Take the L. It's okay. You don't need to double down. Someone believing something is beautiful does not make it so. It absolutely does to them. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. There is a reason that is a saying. Not everybody finds somebody like Eve beautiful. That is very clear. We saw a lot of, people complaining about that.
Yeah, and there's a case of like, have you ever heard the game Haiti? That's the character. That's the game where you play this character was just like this big rack and this big and everything. Actually, a really good game, but it's one of those games where even I'm like, that's a bit too much.
Well, and then people will like something more along the lines of Ellie, right? Ellie Williams from Last of Us, right?
Yeah.
It is you're.
Oh, not Hades.
You're just wrong.
Not
you're just
Hades.
wrong, Swiffy. I hate to break it to you.
Yeah, not Hades, Tabia. Hades.
Yeah, Hades has beautiful character designs too.
Yeah, you know about that. No, I said hate. Haydee.
Oh my God, 3 just came out.
Yep, 3 just came out.
That looks like garbage.
Actually, from what I've heard, it actually plays good.
Oh my God, they made her look like
more human-like and all that.
No, she looks like her rack would hit the floor if it was real.
That was all 3 games, Tress. All 3 games had that design.
God.
That's why I said. But that's why I said I'm like that. For me, I'm like, no. I could see
not for me. Yeah,
not for me either. Not for me either.
Mo, good morning. And also thank you very much for the booty.
Joe said the feed fold for 15 seconds, and Rob said crack with his hand in the air. Crack?
No, but it was really weird when you were talking. I don't know if I think it's when you switched to Chrome.
Yeah,
you got loud and it like censored you.
Weird.
Yeah, see, like just right there, you got like it got a little muffly. It's weird.
Want me to switch back to Firefox?
Yeah. As long as we don't have any, we shouldn't have any audio to play. Yeah, why don't you do that?
Yeah. I just wanted
your
for just that
quality
one.
definitely dropped on this one.
Hold on.
Wait, whose tits are gonna hit the floor? It's a game called Haydee, Haydee. It's here. I'll actually bring it up. The design of the character looks just downright terrible to me, but that doesn't because beauty is a subjective thing. As Spiffy has taken the L on, yes. Right. It looks absolutely terrible. Hold on, let me share this.
All right.
It doesn't look good.
Mm-hmm.
It looks so bad. Come on now.
Yeah, and you're always seeing her from behind, so you're always seeing that huge ass of hers.
Oh my God.
Again, hey, you can't deny that they're appealing to certain people.
They definitely have their audience in mind. And again, it's not something I would play, but if you like it, fucking enjoy that shit.
I'll tell you though, this is overboard even compared to Stellar Blade is nowhere near as overboard as this.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, from what I hear, it is a good game from what I hear. All 3 games are pretty good actually, and hard. They're Souls-like.
Oh wow, I would not have guessed that. I thought it was a shooter. I don't know why I did.
It's a third person. There's actually survival horror elements.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's for me, but
yeah.
Holy shit, each tape is bigger than. Oh my God.
Tress, I just realized there was one thing I did share with you that could go along with this topic.
Are we talking about Grummz?
No, not yet.
Okay, what's that?
The cringe of this tweet here.
Oh, wait. Okay. Let me bring it up. Oh, yep. Not loading. Son of a bitch.
I'll share it. It's just an image.
Okay.
Hold on. So, yeah, I don't have to worry about it. It's just an image. But,
Yeah. Spiffy, he's right. Oh, yeah. I did see this.
Yeah, this is so cringe. Especially when you know what Anissa does.
You mean she literally essays him?
Yeah. And look, they call her a dommy mommy. And funny thing is, you know what some of these people believe?
No, I didn't, Mo. I said thank you for the booty.
Yeah, she did say it, Mo. She did.
I promise I didn't miss you.
But you know what some of them say? Some of them are actually of the belief of, oh, a man can't get SA'd.
Yeah. I mean, that's fucking ridiculous. Oh, wait, did Mo send the second one I missed? Hold on. Maybe I did miss something. Oh, yeah. Mo, you did send two booties.
Two booties.
I'm sorry. I did miss it. I apologize, Mo.
But look at this. But of course, the people would look at the attractiveness.
Well, oh shit, I don't remember. When
Eve got.
I don't even remember when Eve got fat. I don't.
It was after he was believed dead. He was gone. She had an abortion and all of that. Because she thought he was dead. But eventually, when her powers kicked in, because remember, she can't actually die. And when she does die, she resets.
So she got to be a chubba chub
for a while.
Not even really. She just looks average.
And then afterwards, she reset back to normal. And that's the other thing they say, weak sauce powers, she can't die.
She's got the strongest powers in Invincible, right?
Yeah.
Some of the strongest powers. She literally bends matter at her will.
Yep. Now, of course, against what's the race again? The Daxamites, I think. Is that what they are?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or Voltamites? Or the
Voltamite.
Okay.
Daxamite is DC. Voltamite. Against them, yeah, of course she's going to have a hard time. And also they say Bones alien when Mark is around again. She thought he was dead for a few years.
Yep.
Yeah. Again,
that is really dumb.
I know. This is just one of those. This is one of the cringiest things I saw. And I'm just like,
and Nisa literally fucking raped Mark.
Exactly. But again, they say "dommy mommy."
Okay. All right.
And again, these people know what she does. They know what they say. Good. It makes a man out of him.
Oh my god.
No
That's
joke
disgusting.
either. They're being serious, and I'm like, what are you? What kind of person are you?
It's so cringe. And Todd, you might be right. You might be right about Omni-Man, but I definitely think that Eve. I could say this. Eve is one of the stronger characters in Invincible. Maybe not the strongest.
Definitely better than Amber.
And that's what I thought it. Thought it was at first, and I don't know. I misread this. Okay. That makes sense now. Yeah, that's so cringy.
I just wanted to show that because, again, just this whole no-show, they look at, and again, they haven't even gotten to
What does always down like that mean? Never down like that. What's that mean?
I don't know. I do not know what that means
like
at
down
all.
To fuck? Or
Probably. But
that's the only thing I can think of.
Yeah, but again, when you take it down, oh boy, do you think they're going to adapt that creepy scene with her dad?
With Eve's dad?
Yeah. You say they're going to adapt that?
No.
That whole speech he gives and all that makes you hate him even more?
Spiffy, take the L. It is fucking
Spiffy, come on, Spiffy.
You have preferences. Whether it's a skin color, a hair color, the way somebody's hips are, you have preferences.
That's what it is.
Your idealized beauty is a social construct in that way that we all are kind of adapt to what we see as beautiful, right? When I was growing up, it was women like Britney Spears and Christina Aguilera. Now it's more a booty thing, right?
Yeah.
But you just because you say Ray won the crowd, you won the argument. You didn't.
No, you didn't.
Objectively wrong.
It's it's the whole, again, like I have my preferences. Everyone has preferences.
Shut the fuck up. Yeah. I will murder you.
Hey, I dominated with Penny yesterday.
Yeah, you've gotten really good with Penny. You know who I have been playing with and I actually think I might like is Mantis. because she's
yeah. Once you get the hang of her,
yeah, she's part healer, but she's also
her subdued is,
and it's so convenient. And her what's it called? Her she's like half healer, half DPS.
Mm-hmm.
So I get a little bit of both sides, and I actually really do.
Ray keeps on saying Penny's an A tier.
No, Penny is an S tier for sure.
She is in the right hand. She is.
I actually seen a list this morning that said for healers, Loki and Mantis were the only A tier or S tier, and I'm like, bitch, please.
Yeah, well, Cloak and Dagger. Come on, the bubble alone.
That's
but yeah,
right.
we want to talk about Grummz now.
Oh my God! So you guys know the situation when it comes to. Oh my God! Is it McDizzle or McDrizzle?
McDizzle
Gaming,
I have it
right?
I have it right up right now. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's been breaking the case on Ember. I'll just say Ember.
Yeah, and not only did he troll Smash JT, right?
Mm-hmm.
He actually has been covering more in depth the stuff with Grummz, right? Like the fact that his Kickstarter is how many years late is it?
Like almost like what? Almost a decade?
Mm-hmm.
And he hasn't released anything. He hasn't shown anything because he's so like I say what you will about EVS. At least he showed his artwork during how long it took for him to get Cyberfrog out.
I mean, and he's got him beat by at least 5 years.
Well, that
not
too,
that makes EVS any better, but
there's a parallel. You can't deny that. There's a parallel there, but it's like,
well, and he did a whole video about. So I think he got a little butthurt that people were saying that JT should sue him. Sue him for trolling him. Like they're so mad.
He has no case. He has
no case, right? But
and they say, oh, you were given a cease and desist. No, they were asked and they took it down. And McDizzle's been showing his side. Everyone's like, oh, you broke the law. They haven't done anything.
Yeah. And I mean, again, it was entrapment. It was a stupid troll. He calls it a social experiment, but I think it was. I don't get me wrong. Yeah, but I had thought about doing this.
Yeah.
So I can't even talk shit. But
Smash put himself in that predicament. He put himself in that predicament.
Right, because he's a hacktivist, I guess you could
say. Something like that.
But basically, he did a video breaking down is there legal issues.
Mm-hmm.
Or could there possibly be legal issues with Grummz with his Kickstarter with the fact that instead of having him as CEO, he has his mother as CEO of the company to avoid liability? Yeah, it's very sus.
You have that. You also have the fact that it's so hard to get a refund.
Wait. Is he giving out refunds?
He's done that before, or not refunds. I mean, to cancel your subscription.
Oh yeah, because it has to be as easy to cancel as it is to sign up.
But it's not. It is not.
No, and I mean that's a lot of companies do that. I can't even say it's exclusively to him, but
you think someone who's claiming to be one of the big defenders of gaming would do it, but nope, he's being no different.
Well, did you really expect anything different?
No, of course not.
Did you see those main character syndrome tweets he did where he was like, I am this important. I am
you know what this reminds me of?
The face of Gamergate. I am pushing things forward. It is, I mean, it was just absolutely insane.
You want to know what it reminds me of? EVS telling you I was told by a senator I have to leave this video up.
Oh my God, it totally does.
That's the what I hear this. You're saying that I'm just like, that's what it reminds me of. It's like I am this important person that the senator told me I had to keep it up.
Oh my God, I didn't even think about that, but yeah, you're absolutely right. Yeah. The self-importance. Mo, don't be scared. We're all here with you. We got you. Don't be scared. Thank you for the. I think it's a scared face emoji, right?
Is it?
Or shocked? Maybe shocked.
I'm looking up which one it is.
No, you're fine. What is the crowdfunding for? It is for his game called Ember. EMB.
EM-8ER.
Yeah. So basically, it is a crowdfunding he did after his work with
Blizzard and Blizzard and a different company as well that he completely put into the ground that he likes to ignore.
And it's super old.
It's super. It is really old to the point where it's so old. Someone put a joke game on Steam.
Oh, Grummz did.
You have to make him.
Grummz.
I know, to make and have it be a Grummz. It's cucked.
But what do you think about? Do you think there's actually legal issues?
I think so, and it basically is a case where the way I look at it this way: all McDizzle's doing is that you're claiming that there's legal case against me. There isn't, but there is legal case against you. So, you really want to go there?
Let's go there.
Yeah, basically saying basically saying there is more of a legal case. Is he saying people should pursue it? That's up to them. But he's basically making it clear, you shut up. You're the one with more of an actual case here compared to me.
What is that? When you live in glass houses?
So yeah, so don't throw the first stone.
Yeah, and I think there was one thing I didn't, because I watched the video this morning. There was one thing I will say that I didn't care for that McDizzle did was basically give all the information for it to be reported. And I don't know if he put it in the description, but he definitely put it on the screen. Right.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really care for.
Me neither.
I don't ever want to take anybody's livelihood away. Even if I don't agree with them, I don't want to be the person to necessarily report or put like
that's the case where
that's not me.
He goes a little too far in some of these instances. Even I have to agree with that. There's just some cases where it's like, dude, really?
But I do understand
mm-hmm.
and I'm not, but if I were a backer,
mm-hmm.
why I would be beyond done with this situation.
Oh yeah. Why do you think so many of them are? But of course, it's the whales that just are so deathly loyal that they need him to talk about everything that are still in it. Just like EVS and just like EVS, how many of them are jumping ship now?
So
I can't help but make the comparison.
No, 100%. But I'm trying to think. I know he said he didn't work on it for 2 years because of family issues. It started development in 2016. So literally next year's it will be a decade late. Now, going back to the original Gamergate.
Yep.
Was it Depression Quest or was it one of the other games that were super late?
Depression Quest was very late, and adding to everything else Zoe Quinn did.
Right, but wasn't that a big deal? Like, why is it okay for Grummz to be a decade late on a game?
The big
but
deal.
Not Zoe?
No. Actually, no. It wasn't that late because it started after it was released and was more the case of it wasn't that great of a game, but everyone praised it like it was one of the biggest masterpieces of all. And that's what led to people saying she had to have slipped for those reviews. And apparently they claimed there was evidence about it or something.
I think there was one interview I remember that she was friends with the interviewer.
Mm-hmm. And they were just praising it because of that.
Yeah.
And that totally invalidated everything.
But in this case, I definitely could see where he could get, for 2 reasons specifically, where he could get into some legal issues. The first reason would be backer issues, right?
Yep. The whole making it so much harder to unsubscribe and everything. Because I know even Sid Alpha has mentioned that.
Well, Sid Alpha has done actually some pretty decent videos on the situation. I think it was also Upper Echelon.
Yep,
Upper Echelon. Did a really good video on it too.
Now comparing Grummz to Zoe Quinn.
I mean, I would argue that Grummz might be worse.
Oh, and he hasn't put someone to suicide yet, though.
Okay, 100% fair. Now, again,
I had to
if
bring
you guys
that
have
up.
not played Night in the Woods.
Oh, that was such a great game. I have that game, and that is.
See, told you Robert was a secret cozy gamer.
Have I denied
Closeted
that?
cozy gamer.
Chris, have I denied that? I have not denied that. The only thing I denied about was sports games.
Okay, yeah, sports games.
Well, yeah, why do you keep acting like I'm denying it?
Closeted freaking cozy gamer. But yes, Night in the Woods is a fabulous game, and that was made by Alakawaka, which is the person we were talking about. But okay, so I would argue that Grummz is worse in the culture war sense. The self-grandializing, like
Mo and Ray.
I mean, to be fair.
Oh, then look at Ray. He's joining him.
No. Traitors.
Traitor.
The only thing you'll get out of me is the super stickers back. But the other thing I could see him getting in legal issues with is he did report that in doing his research, he found that his mother was actually the CEO of the company, and that there was a lien on either the property or where they had the headquarters at. Like, there was a lien on that, which is a little sus, right?
Very sus.
So that, I don't know if that would be an issue. The only thing
see you, Spiffy.
Bye, Spiffy. Remember, beauty is subjective, and you're wrong.
Feel better though.
Yeah, definitely. I don't know that I could actually see it coming to pass though, because I feel like any backers that he has are what's it called? Like
they're loyal.
Right, exactly. Not only are they loyal, but they are, I think I just unplugged my headphones again.
Confirmation biased.
Not only are they loyal, but they're in it for the culture war more than they are for the game.
I'm suing the rest of Robert's hair off of his, and I obviously means head.
I mean, obviously, that's your best course of action, Mo. Take the hair first.
And then he'll go for your hair.
No, absolutely not. I've been freaking growing it out for 10 years. Come on now.
You're right. That's giving him more incentive to want to have you to remove your hair, right?
That's fair. That's fair.
But still, it was Grummz.
They're in the same. Okay, this is what I was trying to say.
Yeah, the same cult. The cult.
Yes. There we go. That's what I was trying to say and could not get it out.
Right. Yeah, they're all in the same cult. They're all in the same desire for confirmation bias. And Gary, please, we're trying to make
in it for the game.
Exactly. And Gary, please, we're trying to pretend that game doesn't exist.
It doesn't exist. It's not real, Gary. Come on now.
I'm just going to take out the Palmiotti Connor one. Just smell some of that sniff weed.
You should really do a video on that one while the topic is in the air.
You want to do it next time?
Yeah, let's go.
Yep, we could. I didn't think about asking before. I didn't
even think about it either. I was looking up stuff and trying to find.
Here.
But yeah, while the topic's in the air, that's a really good idea.
Definitely, but it's about the culture. EVS and your Zoe Zach, more EVS than Zach these days.
Zach is I'm not subscribed.
I lost track of him. I've lost track of him.
I have too. But from what I understand, he almost exclusively talks about right-wing SJWs now. Like, kind of what we're talking about.
There's a market for that now. There's a market for that now, as we clearly see.
Like, I think he calls them birthday party clowns. I don't know where that reference is from.
What is that from?
No idea, but he talks about like the critical drinker and Nerdrotic and those type of people, and more calls them because they're two sides of the same coin.
Two say suing you for not finishing Dave the Diver.
Okay. Wait, what's THPS?
Tony Hawk Pro Skater.
Oh no, stop it. But I have finished Dave the Diver. I have beat
You haven't
it.
proved it to him.
I mean, to be fair, I haven't played the new DLC, which I might actually stream. No, I probably won't, because nobody likes that kind of shit. But I do.
Yeah, by the way, did you also see how the Assassin's Creed account owned Grummz?
Oh yeah, I got that pulled up. Let's take a look.
Oh, you
at
got that pulled
next.
up?
Yep.
Yeah.
I pulled it up before it started not loading, so we're good here. So
he got owned.
They finally replied because they've been attacking this game for a long time, and I think I will end up playing it just because it is one of those that you can get on, what is it, EA Play?
You Play Pro, but yes.
You Play Pro, yeah. You can get it on there for like $16.99 a month and then cancel your subscription. See what I mean when I say these games? Well, this is what I mean. These games can't be successful when they're on a service like this, but then again, I benefit from it, so I can't complain too much.
Like Prince of Persia: Lost Crown, you should still play that. That's on Uplay.
Yeah. Yep. Okay, so March 20th is when Assassin. Okay, so wait, it's coming up in 10 days. Wow.
Yep. I was gonna say this quickly. You know, one thing I like about EA and Uplay over Game Pass. They give you the gold. They give you the gold editions.
Oh yeah.
You get the gold. I love that. You get the gold editions.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
So, Ray, I don't even know what what that move is.
Robert's favorite move is the Benihana. I don't know what
the heck. I don't know skateboarding moves.
I know Ollie. That's
Ollie.
about it.
Ollie.
Ollie Oxenfried. So Grummz said March 20th is when Assassin's Creed Shadows ships. They're so confident they locked the replies to this. Remember to identify as non-binary. We get Ubisoft to change. The other top publishers will notice. So they actually finally replied to him.
Because even the way they left it open for them to take a compliment portion from it.
I mean, it was absolutely the best reply I've seen. Thank you for considering us a top publisher. While our media ads typically don't allow comments, our regular posts do. It's because it was an advertisement he was sharing.
But it's like, thank you for considering us a top publisher. Which is like, wait, weren't you guys dumping on Ubisoft saying that they're going to crap?
Yeah, but they're a top publisher. I don't I still won't for the life of me. And Spiffy's gone, so I can't ask him. And Reese doesn't come around anymore, so I can't ask him.
Yeah, what's up with that?
But I will never for the life of me understand why Yazuke, how you say it?
Yakuza?
No, not Yakuza. Yusuke? Is an issue in Assassin's Creed.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
What?
From what I've seen, no, I don't agree with it. I'm just saying for what I've seen, it's because you did have, apparently, it's all notion of how much of it was true, how much of it was exaggerations.
We're talking about Assassin's Creed video game that was never historically accurate.
True, but when you also look at it, you never play. I don't think you ever directly played as a historical figure of any type before. They were in the world, but you never actually played as them.
Sure, which makes it cool that you're playing as a historical figure. And that's the thing. The character has been in other games like Neo, right? The character has its own anime. Like, this isn't a new thing. I don't know.
And Todd, they've had historical people in a lot of their games. In the third game, you meet up with George Washington.
You literally meet up with Leonardo da Vinci at one point too.
Exactly. There's so many historical ones. And also, they bring up stuff like you run around, you could smash up stuff. You do that anywhere. And that usually gets people to come at you and arrest you or whatever. It's no different than GTA when you do something like that, when you raise up your crime level or whatever.
Right. And I yeah, because I seen that was a thing. It's really not a thing. But they were mad about the shrines or whatever. Yeah, that's that. It's a video game. You do that kind.
I didn't say anything about historical accurate. I said they've had historical people in these games. That's what I just said.
Yeah, they're definitely.
I didn't say anything about accuracy. I never said anything about it. Tristan, did I say anything about accuracy?
No.
No. Yeah, I didn't say anything about accuracy.
I don't think so. No, but no, obviously it's not historically accurate. I don't have an issue with this. I could understand if maybe somebody wanted to play as, I don't know, Asian man. Is that the issue? Fourth game you meet Blackbeard, another historical character, right?
Great. Yep.
But this one they've gone really heavy on. Have you noticed that this has been the focal point for a long time?
Mm-hmm.
And it feels like this one's not going to end until it's released, and then we're going to see all the clips. Oh my god, this is what! Oh my god!
And
but what I have
been
seeing is a few clips of, I don't know the main female character's name, but her different outfits.
Yeah.
And the pure sex appeal of some of them. Holy shit! I know it goes against the narrative. My bad.
No one's bringing her Naoe or yeah.
Yes. Okay. But holy shit. Like some of the outfits are downright adorable. Some of the outfits are downright skimpy. Like
I'm looking for the outfits. I'm looking for those.
In Origins, you meet Cleopatra. Right. Exactly. So what? Todd, explain the issue then.
Yeah. Explain it, please.
I mean, what I've basically seen is that it's a black man. A lot of people
he's
debate
the
the
face
historical
of it.
accuracy of it.
He's the face of the game.
Well, so is she. It's
I
not
know.
just him.
I know, and I agree. I'm just saying that's one of the things they keep focusing on. Where did you find the outfits? Because I'm trying to see.
I've seen it on a short.
Oh, short. All right, that's why.
And it was so pretty.
And it was is this it? Hold on.
Let me see here.
Walker rope with
no,
the
this I know this
wasn't
it.
She also has a really cool.
But
I found it. I think
you
I found it.
Okay.
It's the showcase demo.
Probably. Yep, I think this is it. I'm pretty sure this is it. Let me share this tab instead. Here we go. Absolutely gorgeous. I mean, that's what I was talking about.
Yeah, like, come on.
It 100% goes.
You can run around, and it reminds me of when in Spider-Man 1, you could run around Peter in his boxers.
Oh my god. Yeah, and I don't know. I don't see the issue.
I don't either.
My friend is part of that culture and isn't upset about them adding Yasuke. She just wants them to handle the game right. I mean, I think that's completely fair. Of course, any game that you're going to spend money on,
but we don't know,
you're going to play, you want them to handle the game right. It's Assassin's Creed. I feel like it's not going to miss it to that degree, right?
Right. I do want to have one other topic to bring up on that I just want to get your input on since you're a big Batman fan. That whole topic about Batman, that one, wouldn't it be a 13-year-old kid saying Batman's no-kill rule is the dumbest thing in comics. Gotham would be safer if he handled business like the Punisher. And that, of course, led to a whole thing of people arguing back and forth about this thing. And once again, bring it all up. Which is better, Batman killing or not killing? Or then you start saying stuff like, oh, the GCPD should be like real cops and just gun the Joker down. Yeah, like the Joker's going to let him.
Right. That's one thing. And then you would literally just have the Punisher in the DC universe. That makes zero sense. For one, the no-kill rule is extremely fucking important and integral to Batman's character.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if we're talking reality,
well, yeah,
that would probably drive crime down for a minute. Then he would go to jail and it would be all done. Like, he has to operate within the law in order to keep doing his vigilantism.
And then they say stuff like, well, why doesn't it, if when Batman brings them down and leaves, the guy doesn't go, screw this. It's like, one, Gordon would never allow it, no matter what. And two, most of these cops are either corrupt or scared of the Joker. Even if he's down, they don't know what he has up his ass. You could have a gas can.
I still disagree with Pika on this. I understand where he comes from more.
Mm-hmm.
But I think no kill rule is more important to Batman. It is just as important to Batman as Gotham is, as Selina is, as Damian is. It is integral to his character. You change that fundamental rule, you change the character. And no murder rule would not work that way unless you're talking specifically self-defense. But Batman is also all about the defense where he'd be able to take them down, right? And I know it's a joke about plot
armor?
Prep time.
Prep time.
But that is another thing that is integral to Batman. He's got a plan for everything to where he doesn't even have to even kill or murder.
Yeah, and that's why it so bothers me when people, that's still one of the dumbest lines in any of the movies. I won't kill you, but I don't have to save you. Exactly. You're killing him through inaction.
Exactly. The inaction will.
They treat it like it is like a better thing to do when it's not.
And I think Arkham City handled that better, where he was going to help Joker and he was unable to in time.
The funny thing is, I was going to give it to you. That actually is funny.
Dead.
Oh because then the Joker brought it on himself. He thought Batman was going to, not renege and not give it to him.
Wait, Samuel says, was able to find the quote from Kugman discussing having a concept. Yeah, I knew they had a concept. What's her name?
There's a difference, though, between having a concept. That's just like having an inkling of idea.
Hallie Gross.
Yeah.
Haley or Hallie, I'm not sure. They had an outline for a story. That does not mean, again, that the game was ever
They probably looked into it and they probably realized, it isn't going to go anywhere that's going to match the second game.
And he just said, don't bet on it, right? That doesn't mean...
No, they might get
this might be my cope a little bit, but I still really do hope one day we get to revisit that world.
It basically, here's how I look at it. As it stands, they don't have a good idea. They're probably I wouldn't be surprised if they're still trying to find one.
From Grounded to the making of... Okay, I'm going to have to look that up. However, it's purely speculation.
Probably one more chapter.
Did not explicitly confirm that The Last of Us 3 is on its way, but he did said there's probably one more chapter of the story. Right.
But probably does not mean definitely.
Right, and he specifically said we'll see in the one article that I seen. So, I mean, it's a bummer for sure.
By the way, back to Joker first. Killing the Joker off. I think I've told you before, but Peek and I have gone over the Joker Devil's Advocate graphic novel that actually has the Joker. He's basically the stars align. He's on death row. They actually have people who decide, you know what? Let's cut the bullshit and actually try the MFR and everything. But he didn't do it. They wasted their one shot on something that in the end he didn't do.
He was innocent.
He was completely innocent. And we actually see what happens. We find out if they have a DA who's saying, let's do it. You have a judge who's in it for the fame. You have the fact that they actually, put him on trial. You have the fact that the Joker's in a different mindset. The Joker actually thinks because he's in a different mindset of he is innocent, he's a bit more arrogant about it. To the point where, of course, you poke his ego a little. Of course, he's not going to confirm. He'll say he did it, but he'll say, oh yeah, this is the type of stuff I would do. This is amateur night at Dixie. Everything was all aligning, and you even have a point where Batman tries to reach Oracle, asking like, "We need your help here. Could you? Who are we trying to help? The Joker spikes the whole system." Gordon is saying, "Let him die," and Batman's just like, "No, because there's a killer out there that could do it again." Do you want to know the cruel irony? The guy, it was a one-time deal for this guy. He just wanted to kill his annoying, nagging wife, and other people just got killed because of it.
Oh my God.
That's the cruelest joke of all. It was a one-time thing.
Samuel, I do agree to a point that it's splitting hairs, but there was no official, announcement of. I would consider it a cancellation if we had been promised or guaranteed that. I would consider it
in production.
Or if it was in production, I would consider it cancellation if we had seen any amount of work done on it, right?
Plus, I think what their biggest hang-up is, what can we do for 3 that doesn't negate 2?
Right.
That's why I was thinking of have it be something that eventually has to lead to Abby and Ellie having to work together and bring it full circle. Have it be that Ellie does have to sacrifice her life for the cure.
I mean, yeah, but I would like to see more from Lev. I would like to see more from the new villains that were introduced, and I can't remember their. I would love to see more from the Seraphites. They're very interesting.
Yep.
But there was another new villain introduced, or another new group introduced towards the end of that we didn't get.
Right. By the way, 1 more month, and then it's on PC.
Fuck yes, you're going to.
And then I'll finally get to do it. I'll start from scratch again and do the first one.
I'm very curious what you're gonna think going from directly
1 to
from
2.
2 to 3. I mean, we're talking about 3. Directly from 1 to 2, because the mechanics improve so much in 2 that it's wonderful.
I'll find out when I get there. Of course, it depends on how they handle it on the PC. For all they know, they could have it be similar to the first game's handling. As far as the PC point and click, not point and click, mouse and keyboard format.
Oh God, why wouldn't you just use? Okay, all right, it's weird. Use
the mouse. I'm able to get perfect aiming and everything.
Yeah. Oh, I love Yara. She was great. I also think Jeffrey Wright in the role of Isaac was wonderful. Everything about that game, I absolutely adore. Oh, I want to talk about this before we end up wrapping up. I think this one is funny. This isn't even the right one that they use for this. They obviously
it's done this before. This is not new.
Well, it's in Women's History Month, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so to honor those women of brilliance, drive, and creativity, could they continue to inspire and change with our industry? Basically, you get armor coating, visor, and emblems for free.
Again, they've done this in the past few years.
I don't get why this is even a big deal. I think from a creator's perspective, I like using stuff like to kind of hone what I'm doing on the channel, right? So that's why I played Portal, right? That's why I want to. I might play Wonderstop next. I don't know yet, but even so, it helps drive things and introduce new ideas and new concept. And for this, I don't get why it's a big deal at all. And I know JDA thought this was
something
just
new,
the absolute worst thing ever, right? I think they've been doing this for a couple of years, right?
They have. And here's the other thing also. I've seen some people, I think there's some people who've never played Halo, because I've seen a few idiots saying, why are there female Spartans when there have always been female Spartans?
See, I don't know anything enough about Halo.
Oh, trust me, there's been both genders on it. And yet I saw some people who never played it who think the only female is Cortana.
Wait.
The AI, that's the AI everyone sees.
Oh, good morning, Hooded. Oh, wait. Rivals tonight. Raymond, you down?
I'm
James,
down.
You down? Let's fucking go. But yeah, again, this isn't something I see. I just like using it as a way to check out different things, right?
Yeah.
Everybody, Samuel, everybody had been saying, Joseph was another one, had been saying how cool Portals was, right?
Yep.
And I'm like, this puzzle ass game is gonna be so hard. I'm too dumb for it. Like, I don't think I can do it. And getting through the one stage where I had to use momentum and keep switching colors, like after that, I was like it was a good feeling, right? It was like a Souls feeling.
That's the best thing about these type of puzzles. The ones that you struggle the most on, once you get it, you're like, fuck yeah!
Yes, exactly. I don't see an issue with this. It just adds more. Would you not want more added?
Yeah.
Now, is it because it's specifically
Women's
geared
focus.
towards women? I love that they have her. I will forever love the Rosie the Riveter. It is one of my
That is one of the
I love Old
definitive
Beauty.
women
I love,
images.
That's what it is, right? Like, that's what it is. A lot of this stuff is dude-centric, so they give something for women, and now that's a problem.
Yeah, and again, like I said, the fact is there have been female characters. Give them a moment in the spotlight. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I don't have an Rosie is riveting. There's always been something about that aesthetic that I found really beautiful. Like the Audrey Hepburns. I was obsessed for a long time with Marilyn Monroe and her story and what she went through and what she wore. And there's something so gorgeous about that time period. Flappers, even going back before that. Love those looks. So Rosie the Riveter is, I know it was like, it's essentially propaganda, but I still love it. And I think this is so cute that they put it in that way and then used her, the red and white polka dot like that. I love it. I think it's great.
Yep. But
is it free? I said it was free, but I don't actually
I think
know.
I think the skin or whatever thing is free for Infinite?
It won't
I think
load. Okay. It won't load because it's Twitter, but I mean, if it's free. Well, I love this. Okay. So according to Tim Pool, did he? I need to see this video. Is it about the Halo? I gotta check it out. According to Tim Pool, women only play Candy Crush. For one, I did love Candy Crush, like when it first came around, when it was like one of the only things. That does not mean like I don't play a wide variety of games. There are games that like I'm obsessed right now, obviously, with Rivals. I fucking love that game. I think it's incredible. A lot of the fun of it is being able to go in a group and trial and error. But there are things like, I mean, obviously I talk about Infinity Nikki a lot. I love that game. It is geared towards women, but it doesn't mean that it is a basic bitch game, right? Just my channel. It is proof that this is not real.
Exactly.
What is a Hotep Jesus?
I've heard of the person. I don't know who that really is. I just heard the name.
Oh my God. A Hotep Jesus. I don't know what that is.
All right, that's a person, I think, a YouTuber, I think.
Okay, that would make sense because he does have a lot of. The only thing that I hate is he's got. Oh my God, the name just escaped me. From All That Remains on there.
Yep, looks like he's been one of his regulars on Timcast IRL.
Okay, all right. Well, Hotep Jesus. It's kind of a.
Yep.
Bubba Hotep? What are all these Hoteps?
Okay, Bubba Hotep is a fun movie where Bruce Campbell plays Elvis.
See, I love this. I have joined a Discord server with game streamers. It's headed by a woman who streams different games almost every day. Right. It's wild to me, and it's this like, and just the same way I cope about Last of Us Part 3, it's this cope with people that don't accept women in their genre. I'm not trying to change your genre. I'm not trying to change anything. I'm trying to enjoy it also, just like I always have, and there's no issue with that.
By the way, I got a video for us to end the stream on. It's one I've shown you, but I'd like everyone else to see it.
Oh, what is it? Let's see it. Okay, you just sent it. Oh my god.
That's a good one to end on.
No. I'm just gonna speed it up a little bit.
Obviously. Let's say no, is that a good one to end on? Because I just love this.
This guy is so incredibly talented.
He is.
Like, but here's one thing I don't understand, and I'll show here. This is food. This is all food, right?
Yep, that's not paint. That's not paint though. That's an edible coloring.
Okay, so it is an edible coloring.
Yeah.
And he ends up making, right? But
yep.
Who's gonna eat this? What's the point of making this?
Whoever ordered it.
They actually eat it?
Yeah, they ordered it for it to be a decorative thing that they eat.
I thought like it was just gonna melt, and I don't understand. I mean, it's wildly great. It's awesome. I love Wally. Wally's such a good movie.
Yeah, but yeah, people have customized order these things. Like I told you before, there was one where Rihanna ordered one of ASAP Rocky in like a Lego version of him being done in chocolate.
But so okay, as long as they actually eat it, it makes sense. I didn't know that they actually I feel like it's a work of art.
It is, but it's a decorative piece for everything. That's why people are ordering.
So like maybe for a kid's birthday or something?
Or for an event or something like that. I wouldn't be surprised if Disney ordered this one for one of their events.
Yeah, it's literally perfect.
And the way I see it is, it's much better to get disposed of after the event. You just eat it.
Yeah. Easy disposal.
As opposed to tossing it out.
Raymond said, I want to hug Wally, not eat him. I know.
but
we need an Eva.
Eva.
The music in that movie, so good.
Wally.
So fucking good.
But you know what? That's a movie I would not want to see a sequel to because it doesn't need one.
Oh no, it's literally perfection in a movie for me. Like the silence of it, but yet still the aesthetic of the world that he lives in. The lesson of it with gluttony and
becoming
sloth, right?
Like, they become babies because they've been so taken care of.
And even when they walk at the end, it's like watching a baby walk for the first time.
James! The captain getting up, everyone's like, yay!
Yeah, exactly, like a baby. I can't believe James has never seen it. It's so good.
Yep, and then of course I also love the first get to them using live action actors for the past, and then they became the CGI versions.
Yeah, I love it. It's so good. See what doing casts, either doing flash casts or trash casts, can be bad for what. So I was just trying to think of a funny name for it. It's not necessarily permanent, but I thought, dramatic end with a C, call it Dramaticast. I'm not very creative.
I like it.
I
like it.
I mean, I don't hate it.
I would not say Dramacast. That's too generic.
Yeah, that's why I thought Dramaticast.
Yeah, definitely. But you said, check out this guy's channel. Check out this guy's channel.
Let's see what the name is.
Amari Guchan.
20 million subscribers. Lord have mercy.
And how many people have probably gotten? How many people have gotten tooth decay just by looking at it?
I mean, I can feel it setting in already.
And you can see like the ones I really like. Also, like he takes box of food and he actually makes chocolate shaped, perfectly detailed cardboard boxes. And then when he makes these fruits, he actually takes the real fruits, mix them up so they're at the center, this candied center with all the fruit, and then he makes all this other caking around it. This guy is
cool. This
guy's beyond phenomenal.
That's art with food.
Yeah, because I'm
lucky to get a Stouffer's out of me. Come on now. Wally is woke as fuck. You're absolutely right. It is all about climate change and green energy. Yeah, it is woke as fuck, but it is incredible. Come on now.
Like I said, though, Tris, count me in for rivals if you can fit me in.
All right, sounds good. Raymond, let me know about your internet too. Because I want to play some Mantis. I've been liking her. I think I like her. I'll change my
Besides,
mind in
you
2
and I,
days.
if you get your internet taken care of, you because I'm settled, but you're not settled on which one is the real, where Penny stands.
Yeah, but I think all like I like getting to know all the characters so I can decide which.
I'm talking to Ray. I was talking to Ray.
Oh, okay.
Not you, Trish. Not you, Trish. I was talking to Ray because Ray is not settled. He still thinks he hasn't proved anything because his internet keeps crapping out.
Yeah, that was not his fault.
I know, but still, it's like do you think I'm dealing with what you're saying? Docs couldn't prove anything.
No, I wasn't ignoring your last comment, Samuel. I just think it is absolutely
really
on point, especially after he said women are only good for naked bodies and babies. Like it just
and kitchen work or whatever.
Yeah, he
is showing was he always this bad? How did people like Jeff Johns tolerate him, or did he become this bad?
I think it's a persona.
You think it's a persona?
Yeah, I don't think he.
Yeah, because I guess what did it say about people like Jeff, right?
Right. I think he plays it up for the internet. I didn't ignore you, Todd. You're insane.
Yeah,
all right, guys, we are gonna wrap up.
But look at what I say about Ray. Look at him right here.
He's
making excuses. He's making excuses.
No, that wasn't an excuse. His internet was wild.
I'm joking.
I know.
I'm joking.
All right, rivals tonight. It's gonna be super fun. Everybody have a wonderful Monday. We will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.
Take care.